My name is Matt Boots.
I'm Angel from Angel's Clubhouse.
And I'm Ho from Green Lounge LA. And this is The Struggle. Yeah, my sponsor, Dust Luxury Cannabis. We got gold weed, diamond weed, and the one that everybody likes is the indica strand, bro.
The indica, yeah.
Yeah, it's a blue weed, right? And it has a shimmer to it, and it's strong as fuck. These people read these books, and if they aren't familiar, we got the books right here. Check it out. Your boy got the Gangsta Jake. You feel me?
That's the part 3. That's the third one.
Peace Treaty 2017. We also got the Gangsta Jake, the end result of a snitch.
That's what started it all right there.
You feel me? The very first one, you feel me? And then we got the Nairi Jace, Gangsta Jake, and this is 2, if I'm not mistaken, right?
This is 2, yeah. Path to Terror.
Okay, so there we go. So, I'm pretty sure people are familiar with urban books, and if you know, then you know who I'm talking to.
Personal life, like everything you say and do, move, where like it's gonna be out there. You could put it out there as something positive, and they'll put it, like I just seen something with Neo, and they was like, oh, looks like Neo's with another woman, look like he's on a vacation or a vacation. If he is, so what? That's this man's business. He all the way, not even in America, and they blasting him. But people can't just go and just be and be free. Like they still normal people. Yeah, they got a lot of money. They in the limelight.
I'm Hove, and this is
Don Jeaux.
Don Jeaux, man. Thank you for coming, man.
No, thank you, baby. No problem. You heard me.
All right, so you coming all the way to Hollywood to talk with your boy. So let's get to it, man.
Let's get it.
You've been dropping singles. What's the new one?
This new one, really, I think I'm going to just go back with Communion, man, and Bad Girls Don't Cry, you know? It's always a 1-2 punch, you know what I'm saying? I always want to do that, you know?
You come with a 1-2 punch?
Always, at least.
So you come with back-to-backs?
Back-to-backs, yeah.
Is that the Drake formula or the Kendrick formula at this point?
Ooh, cut me deep. Oh man, shoot, it's whoever get that money first. Okay. That's what it is. You know, it ain't about beef with me. It's about that money. You heard me? And you see what Kendrick did? He did this back to back to back, and all of a sudden he got a big old festival. You heard me? And now now he's doing his album now.
Yeah,
he's striking when the iron's hot. He's striking when that iron is scorching. You heard me? That's what you got to do.
Yeah,
you know.
So you've been doing shows. What is the plan with these shows? I mean, you're obviously not 19. You're not catering to the younger crowd. Your music sometimes, probably you got to aim for like a different audience than what you probably wanted to get out there to, right? So talk to us about the struggle of starting your career a little late.
It's definitely a struggle. Yes, it's definition. That's why I'm here, you dig? So for the most part, I think I cater to everybody. I think that's it, because I do everything. I got country, I got reggae, I got island, I got all that, you know, and that's probably a good thing and a bad thing, you know, a double-edged sword, you dig? Because I can't just focus on hip-hop. I can't. It's just maybe I'm ADHD when it comes to that. But if I hear that and I hear some alternative, you know, I listen to Portishead, I listen to Flyleaf, Paramore, all that stuff. You know, I just can't stay to one lane with music. What's my favorite music? Music. You know?
So what started you on music, period, though?
Shoot, my auntie, my titi, my father, you know, they jazz music, you know, Bob James. And if you knew about anything about hip hop, Bob James, most of his, you know, samples, you know, the original, like the Mardi Gras is a part of like the Run DMC, Peter Piper, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So it is, you know, I go far way back in hip hop. Hip hop is like something for me, and that's why I can't just stay in one lane, because music, hip hop was, you know, samples. There's a lot of samples in there, and so when I was a kid, I used to be like, man, who's that sample? And then I had the lucky enough father. He had enough a nice little record thing that I could sit there and look through it. Like, oh, the Bob James, and that's where it comes from. You know, a lot of jazz, and you know, DJ Premier, and anybody just always is. You know, that's why hip hop, you dig, is always for me. And I can't just, you know, hip hop has jazz in it, rock in it. You know, Walk This Way, Run DMC. You know, so it's just. It's just that I just can't stay still. I just can't.
So let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You do music, but the word is you make a cold beignet.
Oh man,
What's that about?
man, my
Talk to
brother, my brother. So everybody, you dig. If you can't tell, you dig. I am from New Orleans.
You from New Orleans. Shout out New Orleans. Y'all hear that?
Oh damn, baby, love all y'all down there. So we tend to cook a lot, and so something that we did. Obviously growing up is make our own food. So beignets was just right up the alley. Fried pastry. Pop a little air in it to make it a little fluffy while it's frying and a little frost and whatever like that. I could definitely hold it down with the beignets. I definitely could do that. You hear me?
So, but the word on the street is you actually like cooking professionally. Like you got your own thing going. Talk to us about that. How did that come around?
Oh, well, shout out to Big O. Big Pressure. Pressure Entertainment. They definitely been dealing with me for at least since the pandemic. And me and him was getting together on like a little food menu, a little food show and stuff like that, trying to figure out what's going on, what can we do, because he's from Jamaica.
Right.
Yeah. So
right,
so we have so it's definitely a could be a wonderful fusion. New Orleans food and Jamaican food.
Right. Right.
So y'all
both speak your own version of patois.
You know that.
All right. So coming from Louisiana, you all the way out here in Hollywood now. And, you're trying to grow your bones. Earn your stripes. You feel me? What can you say honestly is your biggest deterrent right now as an independent artist, and what do you plan to do about it?
It's definitely a lot of funny. Lot of people obviously play favorites. You can't. That's just something in I guess human nature is to be biased, and I can't help that. I don't deal with that type.
What do you mean bias?
Like like most people will put on their people first before they find somebody that might have deserve a chance. You know what I'm saying?
But shouldn't they do that though?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because guess what? I'll do it if my sister. If I just say if I cook and my sister wanted to cook, I put her next to me and show her how to do it and probably pay her real nice.
What if there's somebody better than her though? See,
that's what I'm saying. He would have to earn it with me. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't treat him the same way just because I've been knowing her for a longer time and it's just a certain connection. I would have to treat him that way for at least for a certain amount of time. At least he got to start stepping it up too if he wants to do that. But it is a messed up
process
it's
unfair
pyramid, whatever. Process definitely unfair, but that's the way life works.
So as we relate that to hip-hop and you experience it, what do you use to get around that? Like how do you prove to someone that what, I know that's family, but look, I really got that, I'm really him?
Well, I'll just have to show everybody you did, because I could it's just the way it is. You'll definitely have to show. It's obviously people, you can't come at people the way people did in the 80s or the 90s, because back in the day, somebody rap on the spot, somebody might give you a chance. That ain't the way it is no more. I remember I just saw a post with T.I., this little girl rapping to him, and he like, man, stop that, that ain't how you do it, I'm gonna come looking for you, which he's right, but he obviously did try to put his kids and his cousins and all whatever else on first, you know what I'm saying, before he even tried that, because that girl might have deserved a spot. I don't think she did, but somebody that would have been able to do that in a good, a nice 16, you dig, would have been straight, but it wouldn't have worked for them either,
Okay. So we're talking about energy, basically, because that's what it sounds like. Sounds like you got to have some kind of chemistry, build some kind of energy. How big is energy for you as an artist, and what kind of energy are you trying to create in the world?
Man, I want to light a fire, you dig? I want to definitely do a lot. Definitely want to write scripts,
write scripts. You writing drug scripts, player?
Yeah.
You in the pharmaceutical industry, pimp?
I'm sorry. Screenwriting.
Oh, okay. You gotta be specific, man.
You did.
I don't want the FCC, FDA, EDA. I don't want no alphabets hitting me up about you and your scripts.
I got you. Prescription. I got you, babe. I got you.
All right. So you want to write screens? What kind of scripts would you be writing?
Well, right now I'm doing one that it's definitely like a fantasy. More comical horror, Comical horror. Yeah, you dig. It's actually going with this trying to set it out for October, for Halloween. You know what I'm saying? Nice little short film music, like back when Michael Jackson used to do Thriller. You know, remember that long thing? Yeah, all I need is like 7-8 minutes. You heard me? You know, and then I'll be good. It's gonna be if you ever looked at my catalog, I have a couple of parts called A Ghetto in Paradise, or A Ghetto in Heaven, or Paradise in Hell, and and that's what's going to be the name of it. It's going to be the title and the name of the little short film that I'm doing in October. Well, it's going to be finished by October.
Okay.
A Ghetto in Heaven, A Paradise in Hell.
So scripts, music, cooking.
Bam.
What is the reason for all these tries? Because it sounds like you're trying to do anything to make it to the top. The question would be obviously, why are you trying to make it to the top? What's the reason?
It's not really a top. It's a love, you know. It's a love. It's a love for music. That's why, you know, people who don't love stuff give up on
But you're not
things.
just doing music. You feel me? You're doing music. You're cooking. You screenwriting, right?
Everything I do.
You're writing scripts. So like, it's not like you're just dedicated to one thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, though, you're trying to make it in all of these fields. What is the drive? What's the purpose?
The purpose is
who you do it for.
Oh shoot! I could tell you I do it for the struggle. I do it for my people. I do it for my family. I do it because I met you. I wanna bless everybody. You know, everybody I come across, I want to have that good energy with. You know, everybody who says Don Joe name, I want them to be like, yeah, that's a good guy. That he's definitely worth the try.
And do you put that in your music as well?
Yes, I do.
Talk to us about your music. As you was creating this last album and these last pieces that you've been performing, what was going through your mind and what emotion was you experiencing?
Well, for Communion and Bad Girls Don't Cry, both of those pieces was produced by my best friend Nio Da Vinci.
Nice, shout out now.
Yeah, and also rest in peace to Nio Da Vinci.
Rest in peace. Have you worked him to death?
Actually, his very crazy. We was just finished building a studio, and I brought him home, and his girlfriend had shot him. This is like a case of domestic violence, you know. So those type of things, you know, it's very rampant where I'm from, and I'm definitely trying to bring more attention to that so we can stop and make better choices and understand how to love correctly.
She shot him?
She shot him.
He should have been home on time, pimp. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
but you from Louisiana.
Yeah.
Them women, I got a grandfather from Louisiana. He said a woman don't love you in Louisiana unless she try to kill you.
They will. It's definitely a thin line between love and death down there. You know,
love and death, not even love and hate, just straight death.
Straight to the grave, y'all. You heard me.
So is domestic violence a big thing for you?
Yes.
Is that why you moved to California?
Well, no, it's not.
Blink twice if you okay. You know, if you say
I'm up.
All right.
You dig? So, reason why I moved to Cali is for a better life. That could have been a reason. Definitely could be a reason. But for the most part, very grateful for all the people that I met out here. You know, shout out to Ho, big old Rachel. You dig? Everybody who's been helping me along the struggle. Miss Angel, all y'all. I appreciate everything y'all been doing.
So there came a time, where you was in Louisiana and you was like, you know what, man, fuck this shit. Right, I need a better life. I'm gonna move to California. Yep. Talk to us about that. What was going through your head? What kind of emotions? Because that's a scary moment to go somewhere you ain't never fucking been, or don't not like that. You may have went and visited. You ain't spent the block out there. You ain't went to school out there. You don't really know people like that. You got to take everybody on their word and not trust them at the same time, because Cali crazy.
Cali crazy.
What made you say, yeah, it is, welcome? What made you make that move, man?
I had a bad experiences, that's normal. You try to hide. You're used to trauma. When you're used to trauma, it don't feel like trauma no more. But it's definitely trauma there. You know what I'm saying? So you try and keep it together and keep everything. You try to put your all in, and you've been putting your all in, because that's the only thing you know how to do. You dig? Because that's all you got. You know if you have half-assing, you know.
Right.
You dig? And so I was like, man, I used to run this T-shirt shop down there, and a lot of things, and you know, businesses and stuff had fell through. So I was like, you know what? Got a little money. I'll go take my chances. You know, put all my eggs and bet on me. You know, big risk, big reward. You dig? So
Big risk, big reward. Absolutely.
yeah. So you know, so that's how it is. So that's like, you know, it's just a.
So I gotta ask you.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be a Drake or are you gonna be a Kendrick?
Ooh, I'm gonna be a.
And do you know the difference?
I know the difference.
What's the difference,
The
man?
difference is somebody who you know, both of them are great. Either have great marketing teams or just know how to market themselves. You dig? But I feel like
A little bit of both, I'm sure.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm more Kendrick for the most part.
Why Kendrick?
More. I ain't selling out. I'm sorry. I
Hold
can't.
on. To say that though, right?
Yeah.
It's like saying that Drake did sell out though. Is that your view?
Culture.
What culture did he sell out?
You dig? It's something that we have. It's
What culture? You gotta remember
The culture.
Hold on, stop. I'm surprised by this, right?
Yes.
Drake has a Jewish mom.
Yes.
By all laws,
Yes.
he Jewish. He ain't black.
Mm-hmm.
I came from a black mama.
See, there you go.
You feel me? So they gonna think I'm black, right?
Yeah.
So he Jewish. He never sold out the culture because he was never.
He bought in. If you buy in, you got, you know, that's the, all right. So we're gonna just put up. We're just gonna put up a little Tupac Shakur, right? Not from.
Tupac got a black mama.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though.
And we can't say black folks. We can't say it depends on your daddy because most of us don't know who our daddies is. I don't even know. I'm serious. It comes with the repertoire if you was born in the 80s. I'm sorry.
I was born in the 80s, but yeah.
See, you was lucky to have one. Like, nigga,
Yeah.
you was the good friend on the block.
It was one daddy every six.
He was
every
everybody's
six
uncle.
complex.
He was everybody's uncle.
like what you call it from Terry Crews of Everybody Loves Chris. You dig? You know?
So, to bring it around, right? Do you think really that he sold out and Kendrick didn't sell out, or is what I'm saying true that you can't sell out if you was never really us? Hence the reason the song not like us.
Because I'm pretty sure wherever he was at, he had to get jumped in or to be for that kind of lifestyle. You know
Nah, he was born that way.
Yeah, but see,
He was
that's what
put
I'm saying.
on.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm
From
saying.
birth.
See, that's what I'm saying. But I'm talking. We talking about Kendrick or Drake?
No, Drake.
Yeah,
was
he was
born Jewish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he was born Jewish. But I'm talking about Kendrick's life, right? What if I'm not wrong? He's from Compton or whatever like
Correct.
that. He's his had definitely. You could tell when somebody's
Authentic,
and somebody who's just I'm gonna just do it because I think it's hot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, because he didn't. He stayed it to himself the same way he been since. You know, even when they look at the sales, they show sales. Drake had 38 million whatever streams, and J. Cole had 60 and whatever, and Kendrick had like whatever the 6 or 8. He was the lowest, but it didn't matter. It doesn't matter to somebody who loves his craft and his music. You know, he has a message to get out because eventually you gonna hear that message like that man was right all along.
Right, because time do tell, don't it?
Time tell everything. That's the only person you can't hire from.
All right, so player, I really appreciate the time we spent. But there's a little kid out there. You see that camera?
Yeah.
And you know what? They're from New Orleans. You feel me? They're from Louisiana. You hear me? They listening to Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
And they like, damn, man, I can cook. I can rap. I might even can write a movie. What you gonna say to that person? Talk to him.
Holla at your boy Don Jeaux on Instagram at DONJEAUX. You heard me? I also write songs. I do collabs. You know, even on check me on YouTube. Us on YouTube. You know, this is gonna be a big thing.
So that's what you gonna tell a youth to do? Is hit you on YouTube?
Hit me on YouTube. Shoot, you could Don Kaijo.
Oh, so you ain't giving out no game on TV. You said call you, and you'll give them some game.
Yeah, we definitely need to. Knowledge is a jewel. You know, and you choose to give whatever you want to receive. You know, and I would definitely, if that was somebody just like me out there. You know, and then you say a little kid like me, and I would love because we don't get lot of black kids don't get chances, you know.
Right.
They tell you to stay in school, do the 9 to 5. You know, you heard that silly stuff. And yes, we do have to. You have to put food on your table, but you also have to learn that you got something that you have.
You contribute to society. You are special.
You have an agenda. You should have an agenda. Even I love to cook. I love writing, songwriting, screenwriting. I definitely have put in enough work to write enough good songs. So why not? Why not? Holla at me.
There you go.
You dig?
So straight from the boy's mouth, I'm Hov. It's your boy Don Joe. We love you guys. We appreciate you. We respect you. But respectfully, we out.
Yo.
Cause y'all not like us.